Jada Thomas Combs for mayor for the city of Sylacauga. Polls open at 7 and close at 7 tonight. And Jada, good morning. And you've got your husband with you this morning, Thomas. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us. How did you get him up so early?
He was up before me.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Well, today's the day, Jada, that you've been looking for. And tell us how you feel this morning.
I feel good. You know, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us all rejoice in it. And I'm thankful for it.
Yeah. Now, let's talk a little bit. First of all, talk about y'all's relationship.
Well, we've been together since I was 21 years old. We finally got married, 6 years ago?
It's been 8.
8 years ago. 8 years
You
ago.
did right.
I know. He's better at it than I am. It was a Cinderella type story.
Yeah.
And
God
gave that man to me, and I thank him.
You know, Jada, when you begin to think about running for office, in the office of mayor, which is a critical part of our city, what went into your thinking? I know we talked way back when, but kind of update us on what your thinking was when you decided to run for mayor.
My thinking was if I stood by and let the people keep crying and not be heard, then I wasn't doing anything. I wanted to stand up for the people. So I spoke with my husband about it, and we prayed about it. And that night, I felt like God said, just try for the people. And then when my husband came home from work, he was like, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. We're going to do it for the people and nothing but the people. And I said, okay, I'm ready. As long as he was beside me, I was going to be okay.
So a little bit about your background, Jada.
Okay. We are from Kentucky. We have 4 children, Javon, Austin, Christopher, Lily, or Raina. We have 4 grandkids, right? 4 now? Yeah, 4 grandkids. 4 grandkids left.
They're in Kentucky now.
Got 4 of those. They're all in Kentucky. I started off as a, single parent. I put myself through school, raised my children, and I kept going. I kept learning and kept learning. Started as a CNA, became a KMA, as a medical assistant, then a nurse. I love people. I love service. I love caring for people. So I thought being a mayor, caring for the whole city would be one of the best things. I can service everyone at one time.
Thomas, when Jada first brought the subject up to you about the possibility of running for political office, what were your initial thoughts?
Be prepared. We got a lot on the plate there, but I know how her heart is. I know when she is determined to do something, she's going to do it for her people. And that's how she's always been. That's the way she's been with me, the kids, everything. If she says she's going to do it, she's going to come through and do it. And
you know her more than anybody. You've been with her all these years. Right. Who is Jada Thomas Combs?
A very strong, passionate woman, very smart, and very loving to the people. She has, being a nurse, she has showed me how she's took care of a lot of elderly people. Business-wise, she's very smart. She knows who to reach out to when she don't know something, and those that around her that's involved with her respect her a whole lot.
So, tell me about this, Jada.
This is a small business owner here in Sylacauga. She's making these purses, duffel bags, book bags, pens. Her daughter makes the pens and the stickers. Her husband is a veteran. They're really near and dear to my heart, like everybody is. And I wanted to bring this because she's trying to make a way for them.
Wow.
And I love that.
You're a people person, aren't you?
I'm a people person. Nothing but the people. I love people. If I can help out in any way, even if it's for you to come to my home, shop in my kitchen, my pantry to give you something to eat for the day or the evening or the week, then I'm going to do so.
Yeah.
Some people may say, Jada, that, there are 4 candidates in the mayor's race. You're the lone female in the mayor's race, running against an incumbent. How do you deal with that?
Easy. Love everybody, no matter what. What they're going to do is what they're going to do. I don't want to go out there and, a lot of people are bashing each other.
You're not that, are you?
I'm not that person. People make mistakes. That's okay. We learn to get over it. But you got to be big enough and willing enough to say, yes, I made that mistake. Let's push through it. Let me try to correct that mistake. I love all my fellow constituents and my fellow guys that are running against me. It's okay. We're all here for one purpose, and that's the people. At least I know I am.
So, what do you see as a candidate that would bring you to the point to say, hey, we need help in our city?
I see a lot of things. Listening is one. Nobody's listening to each other. We have to listen to one another and compromise. As Jesse Cleveland told me, don't always give a no. Give a maybe. We have to compromise with each other. We have to come to an agreement. We can agree to disagree. It's okay. But let's come together for the common cause with one purpose.
You've been in city council meetings, and we've seen the videos, and we read the stories of almost sometimes just total chaos.
Yes.
In our city council meetings. How do you remedy that?
First, you got to come in with respect for one another. You have to come in, don't have that chip on your shoulder. It doesn't matter what that person did. Check all your feelings aside before you walk in that door, and know that you guys are going to be there for the people. When you have disagreements, don't do it on camera. Don't do it on camera. Be respectful of one another. Go off camera. Talk about it. Don't scream, yell, holler. Everybody has a different opinion. It's okay. That's what makes everybody special. We're all different. But you got to agree to disagree, period.
Jada Thomas Combs, candidate for mayor in today's election. And it seemed like it was just yesterday we started, but it's been a long time.
It has been. It's been a grueling election year.
So what have the people in Sylacauga been sharing with you as you talk with them about your dream of being mayor of Sylacauga?
They've talked to me about the nuisance and abatement, of course, the flooding, of course. They've talked to me about city council meetings, of course, and my thing is this: if you want it to change, vote for a change. Go out and vote. Your vote in these small elections, the municipal elections, really matter. You have to get out there and be the change like me, because I want to be the change that I want to see. Go out there and vote.
You really think that you're the person for the job, don't you?
I do. I feel like I am. I feel like that I'm the voice of common sense. I'm the voice of reason. I'm the voice of the small person. I'm the blue collar worker. I'm the struggling mother that came up and made it. So yes, I feel like I am.
So what are some of the thoughts you have about leading our city with some of the issues that we have on the table that we're facing?
Easy. I brought in a couple times. I brought in Murray Edwards, which is he's in the national leadership of small businesses, to help our small business, to give them a leg up. I brought in Nicole Jones Wadsworth. She is economic development. Mm-hmm. She is here to come and help us become more efficient economically in our city, with our city, starting inside of our city first, starting with the people first. I brought in Ann Eubanks to help us with education. She was big a part and instrumental with the school choice. Her and Susan DeBoer and Kenneth Pascal. We got to start inside. And I want the people that I brought inside here to help our inside. If we start inside first and give our small businesses and our people the inside leg up, then other businesses, other people around us will see it.
Less than around 2,000 people voted 5 years ago.
That was 3,000.
That's not nearly enough, however.
No, it's not. And everybody needs to get out and vote. I think we have 8,000 registered.
Yeah.
If 6,000, 7,000 people get out and vote, we made a stand. And it doesn't matter who you vote for, as long as you get out there and vote. Vote for your values, your morals, your beliefs. Vote that person in that's going to help you do the things that you need to do, that you believe in, that's going to lead the city to a better way of life.
You were at the forum, of course, along with 20 others a few days ago. What did you take away from that forum?
The first thing I took away is that everyone on that stage got along. Nobody was standing there backbiting each other or mealy mouthing. I almost got pushed off the stage by Brian, but but he's okay.
Survived.
He is okay. And you know, I'm short. People have to look down to see me. It's all right. But we got along, and that's the way it needs to be. We need to get along no matter what. I took away from it that everybody's strong in their beliefs, in their opinions of what Sylacauga needs and how to grow it. I believe that everybody is all together for the rec center. I believe everybody's all together for the children and getting these children something in here now so they can have something to do. You know, idle hands is a devil's workshop. And we need to get these kids together where they can have something to do right now. Yep. Right now. Too many of them are dying. And they see that. All of us see that. But we have to be together. And I like that. It was nice. Everybody was calm. Everybody was
and
appreciative.
A lot of people were there.
Yes. That was one of the biggest I think I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You talked about our youth and you know, violence, guns. How, as a mayor of Sylacauga with a little less than, I guess, 13,000 people, how do you address situations like that?
First, you give your condolences and reach out to the family. You don't stand back. You don't sit there. You go to the family, and you find ways. Find many, many ways for these young adults, these gentlemen, to have something to do. We have 5 districts. Why can't we have 5 different districts with 5 different basketball, football, baseball teams? Play against each district. That keeps the kids busy all year long. Then they can play for a national championship in Sylacauga. Wouldn't that be something great? You have all these parents out here, these young adults, these young gentlemen that would love to coach a team. You know, we have to find ways to bring our people together. That's one of the biggest things. Sports is one of the biggest things that people love. Alabama, when I came to Alabama and I got off the plane to see my husband, they were like, say Roll Tide and listen and just stop back and listen. We are football people. You know, get these kids something to do. Our young men, show them that leadership in these sports and that we care about them is one of the biggest things. Mentorship is one of the biggest things for these kids.
One of the topics that has been very much discussed during the campaign is our infrastructure, our drainage issues, and boy, we do have drainage issues for sure.
We do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. One of the biggest things is, okay, we have CAC. These kids here, and they are amazing children, make blueprints up in the shop classes. So we go to CAC, we get them a challenge. Show us how you would fix these things. Incorporate that with our engineers in our city. Stay in the city with it in Sylacauga and fix it that way. You'll be surprised what these young adults can do with their minds if you just give them a challenge.
Jada Thomas Combs, our guest this morning, along with her husband Thomas. And Thomas, what role have you played in the campaign other than being a cheerleader?
Well, I've been that a lot. Just different ideas I've give her, but she usually runs with it. And that's the main thing is we believe in unity. That's what I always tell her. It's we got to reach out to everybody, you know, all over the town. You're just one team. You're not, you know, individually and broken up in neighborhoods. Everybody matters. And that's the main thing I told her, because the way our family's diverse, and we know that, and we're just trying to tell everybody here, hey, you know, we've got so many friends we've worked with. It's just got to benefit everybody.
Yeah.
And we're all on one side, and that's a team.
Yeah. So you're people of great faith, of course.
Oh yes, we
Yes.
are. Yes, we are. We love our God now.
Yeah.
We love him. He guides our steps. You know, discernment is one of the things that I'm so grateful that he gives me
That's the best team to be on, though.
Yes.
Jesus.
all the way.
Yeah. Now, are y'all in church here or?
Yes, we
Yes.
are.
Fayetteville Baptist.
Okay.
Well, we go to Russell Chapel Baptist
Well,
Church.
Okay.
yeah. It's
Dwayne
Russell
Sherm
Baptist
is our
over.
pastor,
Yeah.
and
Dwayne.
he is.
He's a good guy.
Yes, he is. He's
Yes.
a wonderful, wonderful man.
Yeah. So here we are, the day of the election, polls opening. Here we are, about 13 minutes from the polls opening. What's your feeling this morning?
Good. I'm ready. I'm energized. I'm charged. I'm just ready to go. Raring and ready to go. Ready to be a light, a beacon in this town.
So, with the mayorship, along with council seats at stake today, you've been in the council meetings. You've sat through those. What is the role of a mayor in a town like ours?
Our role is we're the executive body, okay? We oversee. But the city council, which is the people that they're going to elect for me, they set the law, okay? We have to invite or elect people that are going to get along. We have to compromise people. We got to compromise. You know, elect the people and the mayor that's going to work together. We are the ones which I'm going to be the face of what the city council is going to elect in. They're going to tell me what to do, and I can't go in it with an attitude because I don't like what they say. I can't do that. I've got to stay with my city council's backing, period. I'm that face. I have to go out and execute what they give me.
The mayor sets the budget.
Yes, we do.
And you know, that's a big deal because it's got to do with all our monies here.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. The budget is all of our responsibility. So we all have to be on the same page when we do that budget.
There's been talk of upstairs and downstairs. There's been conversations of this person against that person, and it goes back to what you're talking about. You know, we've got to get along. Surely we can get along, but so far it hasn't happened a whole lot.
No
unity.
No unity at all. We have to unify. We are that face, the forefront of Sylacauga. We don't need to be on YouTube. We don't need to be on Facebook at each other. That's not the way it goes. We are a unified front, point blank and simple. Even if it's the budget, the flooding, the rec center, whatever it is, we have to be a unified front. We're all got that face. We can't go behind each other's back and go, did you hear what such and such said? Or did you know what she did? We can't do that. Respect across the board. Inside the meetings and outside the meetings, no matter what.
Bringing industry into our city. There's conversations of we're running out of land to bring businesses into our city, but to grow, we've got to have new business.
One big thing about businesses is that all big businesses will send out a scout. If that scout comes in our city and sees that we're not together, what if that scout sits down and has dinner somewhere and gets a waiter that has an attitude? Check. They're not going to tell you I'm scouting to bring in a business here. What if he goes and goes shopping in one of our stores and we have people talking at each other? Nope. What if their bottom line is not in the black after 5 years and always in the red? What if their taxes are way too high for them to come? What are we going to do with that small business? Are we going to throw money at them to come anyways? No. We want them to come on their own accord, on our accord, that we're a good place to come for their business, that they will make a profit, that our people will grow in those businesses. If they see that, they're apt to go, Sylacauga has this land here. Let's go here. Let's go talk to the city council, to the board. Let's go do what we need to do. The people there are great. Let's bring it in. We got to stop and look at what we look like on the outside to people before we bring people in our inside.
As I was driving to work this morning, I was kind of thinking about the show, and all of a sudden I see this image run out in front of me, and it was a huge dog.
Whew. One of the big things about nuisance and abatement.
I knew you was going there.
Stephanie, we sat down and spoke long and hard, a couple hours before, about what she wants to do. She can't grow. One of my biggest things, she does need to move. She needs a bigger building. It needs to be updated. There's no ventilation system in there at all. She wants to become a 501(c). That's where Nicole comes in. And her husband, he's a lawyer. Make her a 501(c). Find her bigger land. Give her, steal from the city. Give her money, because that's our contribution to her. Let her hire the people she needs to hire. We need more than one nuisance and abatement person. We need at least two. That way, people are more apt to come in. She can do what she wants to do, to adopt our animals, to catch our animals, to give them what she needs to give them. And I'm all for her. I'm all for all of that. Whatever she needs to do, because she's there. She's there every day. She knows what she needs. Whatever she needs, we need to listen to her and lift her up so she can get the things done.
The largest employer in our city is Coosa Valley Medical Center. You, having a medical background, know the importance of a hospital in a city of our size, because we see in other parts of the state of Alabama, hospitals are closing.
Yes, they are. That's where Murray Edwards comes in. You know, he is one of the biggest people on my team, and I love him. Him and Ed, which is part of the state, comes in, looks at our structure, see what we need to do to grow Sylacauga. You know, pay raises, nurses, we're not paid nearly enough for the things that we go through. That's a hazardous job for us. But guess what? That's why we need to go and revamp it. Partner with other people. UAB, Grandview. Of course, we already have Grandview Heart Clinic here. Make it accessible and affordable for people to come in here and work. Healthcare is one of the biggest things here in Sylacauga. And we need to make sure that the light shines on it. And we need to make sure that people like in our neighborhoods that can't afford it are able to get there, are able to have a doctor in their area. You know, there's some abandoned buildings over here by Drew Court, office buildings. Why can't we put a clinic there? Because that helps them get somewhere quicker. It's accessible for them right there. Instead of calling an emergency and nobody gets there for 45 minutes when maybe it's a stone's throw away for them. Maybe it's a walk, or someone can grab them real quick and take them there, or knock on that door and say, hey, this person's having trouble. Can someone go over there and help them? Right. Yes, we can.
As we close today, polls opening, why should people watching this morning sit at that table and they ponder the candidates for the office of mayor? Why should they vote for you?
You should vote for me because I am change. I am a breath of fresh air, common sense. I'm for this small person. You know, forgotten people, that's who I am. I'm for the ones who are going to listen to get things done the right way, the fair way. The voice of unity, as you can see. I want to put all of us together, unified. You should vote for me because I care about the people. Nothing but the people. And the people is what makes Sylacauga great.
Jada, thanks for coming this morning.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us.
Nice to meet your husband today.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
And good luck to both of y'all. And go to the polls and vote today.
Oh, yes.
And who we voting for?
Jada Thomas Combs for mayor.
All right. All right. We got more coming up right after this.